Uh, which is a default package implicitly imported in every Java program? Java.lang. Which is a default class implicitly inserted in every Java class? Object. Which is a default method implicitly called whenever object or object reference is passed as a parameter? ToString. Okay. Say yesterday, whatever I given that is not completed. Yesterday, whatever I given, it is not completed. Say this program. This program here. This is implicitly. This is implicitly. This is implicitly. This is implicitly. Already know. Okay. Now here. This package implicitly imported. No need to import by us. We can remove. This class implicitly inherited. No need to improve. No need to write extends. No need to write. This .toString method implicitly called. No need to write. This .toString method implicitly called. No need to write. Now here, implicitly which method called here? ToString. ToString method called. That it is a reference of which class? String class. Okay. It is a reference of string class. Now Java P java.lang.string. Java P command I didn't explain. Is it a Java P command explained? No, I'll explain. 1 minute. Here java.lang.string. Directly if you type in Google, you'll get a string documentation. Okay, latest version 19. Now string documentation comes. In this string documentation, you can search methods. See all methods in alphabetical order. In alphabetical order, method name string will be there. Now ToString. Now see this ToString. So string class ToString method called that returns its string. So here which class ToString called? String class. But here demo reference. In demo class any ToString method is there? No. Demo super class is object class. Here object class ToString called. So yesterday you written like this. Object. What happened? Object here. String. Okay. Now which is superclass? Which is subclass? Object is superclass. String is subclass. ToString. Here also ToString we have. Now method name same. Parameter list is same. Method name same. Parameter list is same. This concept is called method overriding. This method overridden here. This method overridden here. Okay. Here s dot ToString. We are writing s only. That is nothing but s dot ToString. Then which ToString called? String class ToString called. Okay. Here we return D. This here also D dot ToString. D dot ToString. Here object class inherited in demo class also. Object class inherited in demo class also. Now here ToString is there, but here ToString not there. If not there, where it will search? Object class. It is called. So here dot ToString, here dot ToString. What same method called? Is it same method? No. It is which class ToString? Here which class ToString? object class. So first this point, I think you written. Is it over? String class to string method. You know, string class to string method returns content of string object. You written yesterday. No, string class to string method returns content of string object, whereas object class to string method returns hash code. Now, in this program only, first string sc equal to new string. String object created. This object referred by s. Here, what will be there? Hash code. In this object, what is there? Nothing. Empty object, no? No. Same. Demo d equal to new demo. Demo object created. Demo object created. This object referred by d. Okay. Here, what will be there? Hash code. Now, here. In this line, which class to string method called? String class. What I given notes? String class to string method returns content of object. Here object content. This is printed. Nothing is there. Nothing output. Okay. Next. Here which class to string method print executed? Object class. Here object class to string. What it returns? This is printed. Okay. String class to string method returns content of string object. Object class to string method returns hash code. These diagrams noted. So string class to string method returns content of string object. Content is nothing is there, nothing output, no output, like a blank space. Here object class to string method returns hash code. Here hash code printed. That's the difference. So in both the cases, same to string not called. Two different to string methods called. Method name same but different. That's what output is different. So system.out.println yes. This program already written. Just diagram write it. Same program, that is only yesterday program only. Only diagram write it. Is it over? Say here implicitly which method called? To string. Which class to string? String class. Here implicitly which method? To string. Which class to string? Here string class to string called. Here object class to string called. But string superclass is object. Demo superclass is now Object class is superclass for demo also, string also. Okay. Object class is superclass for string also, demo also. Okay. So object class is superclass for string also, demo also. Now here toString method is there. This method overridden here. Overridden here. Okay. Here not overridden. Now here implicitly s dot toString, here implicitly d dot toString. S dot toString implicitly. Here d dot toString implicitly. Okay. Now s dot toString. First, s is a reference of which class? First it is search in string class. ToString is there. Yes, it is called. Here d dot toString. D is a reference of which class? First it is search in demo class. Is there? No. If not there, superclass. Which is superclass? Then this is called. Now, suppose this method, if I override here, then which method called? Demo class. So we can override to change the definition. We can override. Next, write it. The object class toString method can be overridden. The object class toString method can be overridden in demo class to change the definition. The object class toString method can be overridden in demo class to change the definition. The object class toString method can be overridden in demo class to change the definition. Say object class toString method overridden in string class. Like that you can override. String is also predefined, but demo class is your class. You can override. Then your class method is going to be called. The object class toString method can be overridden in demo class to change the definition. We can override. See. If you want to override, can we override methods in the same class? Can we override? No, methods cannot be overridden in the same class because of ambiguity to call. Studied. Can we override methods in inheritance? Yes, methods can be overridden only in inheritance. So first of all, inheritance required. Here, inheritance is there. Is there? Yes, where it is? Extends object. But where it is extends object? Implicitly. It doesn't appear. It is there. Okay. Here extends object doesn't appear, but there is a extends object. Now you can override. How to override? Say method. First you should know the method. That is object class method. Say object class method. Object class profile. Class object. That is class object method. All methods. If you see, this is toString. This is a toString method. We have to override. Overriding rules you study now. Now in superclass, public is there. Subclass, what we can write? Public only we can write. In superclass, protected is there. Protected or public. Superclass default is there. Default, protected, public. Superclass private is there. We cannot override. Return type string is there. What we can write? String only we can write. Or covariant return type. Covariant return type possible. Method name toString. You have to write toString. No parameters. No parameters. This is we have to write. Say I'll write. public string to string. Now, is it overriding method? Is it overriding method of object class? Overridden, overriding. You studied. Superclass method definition is called overridden method. Subclass definition is called overriding method. Two definitions. Superclass definition is called overridden method. Subclass definition is called overriding method. Okay. It is overridden here, like that we'll call, but it is called overriding method. Okay. Now, here return type string. We have to write return string. Something return. Can I write empty? Double quotes, only double quotes. Yes. Now, here you got a blank space. Now also, here also you'll get a blank space because I written empty string. See, file, save, compilation, execution. So previously hash code printed, no? Now, if I remove this, what is the output? One is blank space, one is hash code. Now, myself also, I return blank space code, that type. Now, here s dot to string. Here s dot to string. Which class to string called? String class. Here d dot to string. Which class to string called? Which class? Now already overridden. Then demo class. If you don't write this object class, I overridden. Okay. Object class to string method overridden here. Okay. Now overridden here. It belongs to which class? Object class. Belongs to object class defined in demo class. Okay. Now this method called, but this definition called, like that you can call instead of that. This definition called, but it belongs to object class only. Belongs to object class because overriding methods are belongs to superclass. You study, no? Now here which definition called? String definition. Here which definition? Demo definition. If you don't write demo, object class. Okay. Now object class to string method overridden in demo class. Now you are getting both are blank space. If you write here file, save, compilation, execution. Clear? Now here already you written the object class to string method can be overridden in demo class to change the definition. I changed. Write this program. Example. Write this program. Here s dot to string. Here d dot to string. Implicitly. Here object class inherited in string class also, demo class also. It is a hierarchical inheritance type. That is overridden. So s dot to string, which class to string called? Which class to string? String class. D dot to string, which class to string? Demo class. Now that's what, both are blank space, no output. No output is nothing. Because here also empty string are given. Return double quotes. Write this diagram also, write it. Here s dot to string, s dot to string. Which class definition called? String class. D dot to string, which class definition called? Demo class. Okay. Now in both the cases, object class to string definition not called. Suppose if you want to call object class to string, how to call? What is it? Super keyword. You studied, no? By using super keyword, you can call super class members. Whenever super class member, subclass member names are same, if you want to access super class member, super keyword required. If you call super dot to string, this is called. Then you'll get again hash code. Got it? Is it clear? Now, I'll ask questions, give me answer. Integer x equal to 10, string s equal to new string, string s equal to new string. Okay, otherwise just welcome. Now, here what is int? What is int? Data type. What is x? What is 10? Literal. What x contains? 10 data. What is string? Class. What is s? Object reference. What is welcome? Object. Can I call data type? Can I call variable? Can I call literal? This one can I call class? No. This one can I call object reference? This one can I call object? No. Now, system dot out dot println x. What is output? 10. Now system dot out dot println yes. Here what x contains? Data. What s contains? Hash code. It contains hash code, but it is not printing hash code because here toString method called. That content printed. Here method called. Whatever is there in that method body that is executed, that is you are getting. That is the reason you are not getting hash code. Here string class to string method called. That's what welcome printed. Now in an object, what is there? Welcome. But if you write like this, what is there in object? Nothing. No output. Blank space. Okay. If you write like this, nothing printed. But if you write welcome, welcome printed. Now here toString, no need to write implicitly toString. See, file save. Compilation, execution. Okay. Now here implicitly toString. Yes dot toString implicitly present. Now here integer x equal to 10, then x memory allocated 10 will be stored. Okay. Here string s equal to welcome object. One object created, welcome. String object. This object referred by s. Here hash code. Here object is superclass, string is subclass. Object is superclass, string is subclass. Already know. Object is superclass, string is subclass. Now here toString. That is overridden. That is overridden. Which class toString called here? String class. String class toString returns content of object. That's what welcome. Okay. Right here. This complete, write it. Here string class toString method called. String class toString method returns content of string object. That's what output welcome. So int x equal to 10, string s equal to welcome, both are not same. That is primitive data type. This is a reference data type. Primitive data type variable contains data. Reference type variable contains hash code. But hash code not printing. Reason, toString method called. The toString method returns object content. That's what you are getting welcome. So why we are getting welcome is here toString method called. With the toString method output coming. X contains 10. S contains hash code only, but hash code not printing. Reason, toString method called. Okay, this class toString called. It returns content of string object. Is it clear? This yesterday concept only. I continued up to here. Is it over? No. Online students, end of the session and clarify your doubt. Paragraph if you write. Now listen the class. End of the session and clarify your doubt. See, if you want to perform some operations, operations nothing but suppose counting number of characters, converting capital letters, and index one particular indexed character if you want to retrieve, like these all called operations. Those all, if you want to perform, no need to write any logic. Already we have library. That methods you have to use. If you want to see the methods at the command prompt, it is possible. There is a one command Java P. Note Java P. It is called as JDK tool. It is called as JDK tool, and it is used to get the. It is called as JDK tool, and it is used to get the profile of a class or interface. It is called as JDK tool, and it is used to get the profile of a class or interface. It is a JDK tool. It is called as JDK tool. JDK tool nothing but Java C, Java also JDK tools. Java C. Java compiler, Java launcher, those are JDK tools. Like that, Java P. Compilation purpose, we are using Java C. This is JDK tool. This is JDK tool. This is JDK tool. Profile. What is profile? Profile contains list of variables, methods, and constructors. 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 Example. C drive, Java P, java.lang.string. It shows the profile. It shows the list of variables, comma methods, and constructors of java.lang.string class. It shows a list of variables, methods, and constructors of java.lang.string class. It shows a list of variables, methods, and constructors of java.lang.string class. It shows a list of variables, methods, and constructors of java.lang.string class. Whichever class name you write,